Okay, I
Okay.
think let's go ahead and start.
Yeah.
Sunday evening, most people will be busy with their families, and rightly so, because
Yeah.
it's a special time and it's difficult. So, thank you everybody who has joined now. So,
Thanks, Adrian.
Saraswati, would you like to go ahead and introduce
Yeah.
yourself?
Yeah. So I'm Saraswathi Gunaseelan, a pregnancy diabetes coach. I'm a co-founder of Green Start Health Hub. So I have a mission to help 100 million pregnant women to manage their diabetes and deliver a full-term healthy baby by using Gestsuccess Model, what I have followed during my pregnancy. Um,
Amazing.
yeah, and you also introduce yourself.
Yeah. So, I'm Dr. Anuradha. Of course, my work comes after the baby is delivered. I'm a pediatrician and I'm a parenting coach. I'm the founder of Confident Parenting Hub, and I'm on a mission to help a million parents to inspire confidence in them to raise kids who are healthy, resilient, and independent. So, yeah, so that's my mission. And I'd like to start off by asking you something, Saraswati. It's so
Okay.
amazing that you have this mission. Um, I'm just curious to know what made you want to do this. I mean, why do you want to help women who have diabetes?
Okay. So I would like to share my journey. During my first pregnancy, I had GDM. So it is even I that time I didn't know the techniques and diet plans, how to manage blood sugar. Because it is really new to me, and but somehow I managed it, and I delivered a healthy baby, full term baby, that is my son. And second time when I became pregnant with twins, if you the first time if you have GDM, the second time also most probably the high risk that you would have GDM. But after delivering, I just managed my weight and all, and then I followed right diet. Then I controlled my HbA1c level to 6. Then I became pregnant second time with twins. From that time started following right diet and followed many techniques. Even doctors were telling that because you are carrying twins and that you have GDM, you might be go deliver in 32 weeks itself. But I followed many techniques, and I managed to deliver my twins in the week of 37 and full term babies. So whenever I go to hospital, there are many women are diagnosed with GDM, and they are so struggling to manage their diabetes. What I have gone through during my first pregnancy, and then I know what I have followed, and it is worked first in on me. Then why I shouldn't share with everyone who is having this problem? So this will help many people. So that's why I have a mission to help many women to bring awareness, and I wanted to share my techniques so that they can also deliver full-term healthy baby, and then obviously that they can build healthy families, and that contributes to a healthy nation. So and the outcome is we can see our nation is healthier nation.
Yeah. Thank you
Yeah.
so much for sharing that. That's such an amazing journey that you have had, and you really want to help so many moms who have similar problems. And being a
Yeah.
pediatrician, I have attended to many babies who were born to mothers who did have gestational diabetes or diabetes during pregnancy. And there are many things that can go wrong, like you said. So it's possible to have a baby who is born before time, a premature baby, or a baby who has some complications at birth, and mother herself is also at risk. So there are so
Yeah.
many factors, and it's really, really important that we manage diabetes the best way. So that, like you said, you have a healthy outcome, a healthy mom and a baby which is carried to full term. So obviously all the risks that we see with premature babies really comes down. So um, why do you think it's so important for you to manage diabetes during pregnancy? What is the problem that is there? What can go wrong?
See, yeah. So if you see, if you are not managing your blood sugar during the pregnancy, what will happen? The baby will become large because of sugar values. Each day, you're checking the sugar value is important. Making the sugar values in control is very important for mother as well, because mother may get type 2 diabetes after the delivery. It is high risk, and they also can get cardiovascular disease. So
Hmm.
there are a lot of problems may mother also face, and baby also will face preterm delivery. That is high risk. Then they have to go through many issues, like they have to put them in NICU, and it is very problematic, and mother will go under stress and depression, right? So better to manage. Prevention is always better than cure. So always managing diabetes during pregnancy is very much important for the baby and mother.
Yeah. I think that's such an important point you shared because very often I have had mothers who had diabetes during pregnancy and would feel that, once the baby is delivered, the disease is going to disappear and I really don't need to take much care. So, like you
No.
said, it's not like that. So, even once the babies are born later, for mother's health, it's very important. So, she's at high risk for some cardiac problem or whatever other
Yeah.
complications that are associated with diabetes. So that is a very important lesson for every mom who has diabetes
Yeah.
during pregnancy. So thanks for
Yeah.
sharing that important
Yeah.
point.
Even then, if they delivered full-time healthy baby, even then they are able to manage their diabetes. Then also, after 6 months, they have to go through the blood test, and they have to check HbA1c level as well. That they have to repeat at least 6 months once after the delivery, because if once they had GDM, within 4 years they might get, there are high risk to get type 2 diabetes.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm just curious to know, Saraswati, you said that you did something that made a very big difference to your diabetes during pregnancy and you were able to carry it to full term. So can you just
Yeah.
share a couple of things about what you did to manage your
Okay.
diabetes?
Okay. So what I have done, the first thing, I had a CGM attached to my home, and then the 14 that will expire after 14 days. What I did, each meal, whatever I consume, I'll monitor it, how much sugar that it is getting raised. So, and then after seeing, it is real time, right? So when you eat, after 15 minutes, it will just see how much blood sugar is in your blood. So accordingly, I'll modify the diet, and then I'll walk after each meal. I see how much sugar is reduced, and then which meal is triggering a blood sugar spike in my blood. So I have listed out those items and which is not spiking, and then I followed the sequence of food habit. First, I will have salad and the nuts and protein, and then I'll have carbs. Everything I had. It is not like I have followed strict diet, but I followed portion control and everything. Whatever that many techniques are there, I walk after each meal at least 15 to 20 minutes. This I have followed during my first trimester. And the second trimester and third trimester, I was not able to walk much because I was carrying twins, and I managed with diet only. The sequence of food and the portion control, and I had drumstick soups each day, because when you carry twins, the iron deficiency will be more, even though if you have iron tablets. So iron rich foods we must have for if we carry multiple babies in our own. Yeah, so these are the things that I have followed.
Thank you so much for sharing that, because that's really amazing. So, what I understand from what you just shared is that one, it's very important to monitor. And
Yes.
so now we have this device, so it helps you to monitor like you had.
Yeah.
So there's a continuous monitoring that is happening, and you're able to tweak every meal. And then you knew
Yes.
exactly, okay, this is the thing which is actually increasing my blood sugar. So I need to.
Yeah.
So I think these are very important things, though we know, but how to do it in the right way. Like, for example, making sure that you have physical activity. Because many times, during pregnancy, mothers are told, no, no, don't do anything,
Mm,
don't move.
no.
But it's so important to have physical activity, and so important to make sure that you eat right. And what you just said about the sequence of eating, I think these are really very, very important learnings for us from whatever you shared. So,
Thank you.
um, before we end this session, I'd just like to ask you, what is that one tip that you would like to give to all mothers, mothers who are probably watching this and who have diabetes?
Yeah. The first thing I would like to tell them is don't fear. Have courage in their mind. It is all, it's okay to have GDM. Never lose your confidence. Everything can be managed if you have good confidence in it, right?
Mm.
So work after each meal, that is important, and have right diet. Don't have three meals together. We can You can have smaller portions, small quantity, and 6 times or 7 times you can have. And continuously monitoring your blood sugar values is very much important. And then based on that, you just can modify the diet. The body is unique for each woman. The metabolism is different, so we cannot say this particular food may increase a spike. Yes, of course, carbs will increase, but sometimes some foods may spike for some person. So that each person has to identify by CGM, and then they can go ahead whatever the meals which is not spiking their blood sugar values. Yeah.
So what I learned is that, I always tell all my parents when I coach them that they need to be confident. They have to have that parenting confidence if they want to raise confident kids. But
Yeah.
from what you're saying is that confidence is required even to manage diabetes. So
Yes.
even before the baby comes, a mom needs to be confident. She has to be confident
Yeah.
during pregnancy so that she is able to manage her diabetes better. So that's such an important tip, because that's the most problematic thing, I think, for most moms, because they'll start feeling low, they'll start feeling depressed if they have a medical condition associated with pregnancy. And that itself can be a huge drawback for them. So I think
Yeah.
that's really important. So, would you like to? You said that you want to help so many women who have this
Yes.
condition. So, what is it that you have to offer? Do you have any program or anything that you are doing for these women?
Yeah, I have created my Gesta Success Model program. So in that, I'm going to give free webinar. So I'll just share the link for everyone. Whoever would like to join, please join my free webinar, which is on Saturdays, so that they can join and get benefit from out of it.
Thank you so much for sharing that. So, for all of you who are watching this, Saraswati is going to offer a free workshop, a free webinar. So, make sure that you click on the link and join her webinar. I'm sure you will get a lot of useful tips and how to manage your diabetes better.
Yeah, even normal persons can come and join the webinar so that they can also be able to manage their diabetes.
That's wonderful. So,
Mm.
thank you so much. And a huge thanks to the audience who
Yeah,
spared their time on Sunday evening to join us today.
yeah.
So,
Thanks, Anuradha. Thanks
yeah,
everyone who were joined.
and thank you for sharing all those valuable tips. And I wish you all the success in your program. And
Thanks, Anuradha. Thank you
yeah,
so much.
you're welcome. Bye bye.
Bye bye.